Hi, my name is Jessica Wilson. I am from Michigan, just outside of Detroit. I'm going to tell you why I joined Exp. I'm newly licensed. I just got my license a couple months ago and started at Exp right from the get-go. For the last 10 years, I've worked in a barber shop, and for the last couple of years, I've done freelance corporate marketing, video, and photography. And then when COVID hit, that ended all of that. So for the last few years, I've thought about getting into real estate. I have customers that are real estate agents. I have friends that are real estate agents, and it seemed like something that I would like and something that I would be good at. So here I am. So I started researching different real estate companies, and friends of friends work for Exp, and then I really started looking into them. And the more I looked at them, the more it made sense to me. And by the time I took my real estate classes, I was like, Exp, that's the only place I want to be. That made sense to me, seemed like the perfect fit, and hands down, they were superior to any other company out there. And they offered more than any other real estate company did out there. So I was like, this is the place for me. I watched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube and on Exp, and it's a place you go, whether you want to build a house or sell a house, whatever you want to learn, you go to YouTube. And there was so much information on Exp, and it was all great. So that's where I wanted to be from the start. So when I was looking to everything they offered, all the benefits, from their splits to their stocks, to their health insurance, their education. They offered so many different things that no company could come close to. Health insurance, no real estate company offers health insurance. I've been self-employed for years, and I've been blessed with a husband who has good health insurance, and still, it was a huge selling point for me. Little backstory on me: in 2019, I had uterine cancer and breast cancer back to back. I had a hysterectomy, and 5 weeks later, I had a double mastectomy. And you never realize how important health insurance is until you need health insurance. Prior to that, I was 43. I was living the best life. I was in phenomenal shape. I was working out 4 or 5 times a week. I was eating a great diet, and I thought I was invincible. I thought I was super healthy, and I was never going to get anything. And reality smacked me right in the face, because cancer does not discriminate against anybody. It doesn't care if you are working out, it doesn't care if you don't work out, it doesn't care if you're a vegan or a low carber, if you don't eat any junk food, if you eat all the junk food you want, if you're thin, if you're obese, it doesn't matter. Cancer does not discriminate. And the fact that Exp offers health insurance is huge, because even though my husband has a health insurance right now, you never know what's going to happen down the line. You don't know if he ends up losing his job, and Exp has health insurance, so that's huge. Huge selling point for me. And so that alone, the fact that they offered health insurance, it was just huge. So then we get into the money. Now, I love money. Money makes the world go around. And I have friends and customers that are real estate agents and successful real estate agents, and working with other companies and doing very well. Some of them are coaches, and they're not earning stocks. They're not earning revenue share. They're getting trophies. So if you're in a market for a trophy, you probably shouldn't come to Exp. But they have offices that are aligned with these beautiful trophies of, top agent, of the year, coach of the year, and they're getting a trophy. Now, trophy is not gonna pay my mortgage. Trophy's not gonna pay for my kids to go to college. Trophy's not gonna pay for a vacation for me. Trophy's not gonna buy me a car. Can't deposit a trophy in my bank account. I can take a picture with the trophy, you know, a little selfie with the trophy and look at me and I'm top agent, but I'd rather be a top agent with some money instead of a trophy. That's just me. So I was looking at their splits, everything they offer, you know, their cap, $16,000, and you're on an 80-20 split. And after that, after you meet your cap, then you're at 100% commission. If you're brand spanking new like me, then you are in the mentor program. You're assigned a mentor for your first 3 transactions, and your split is 60-40. 60% goes to you, 20% goes to EXP, 10% goes to the mentor program, and the other 10% goes to your mentor. And then after your first 3 transactions, then you are to the 80-20 split. And then you meet your cap, then you are at 100%. And then let's talk iconing. EXP offers this wonderful program called Icon Program. And if you have, after you meet your cap, if you do 20 additional transactions in your anniversary year, so everyone's anniversary year is different. It's not a January to December thing. It is, you know, you start in June, you know, it's, you know, your year is your year. But if you do 20 transactions within that year, you get your cap back. You get your cap back in company stock. I mean, what company does that? They're gonna give you your cap back. You know, I would rather have $16,000 in company stock back over a trophy on my shelf, you know, hands down. And then let's talk stock. So your first transaction every year, you get $200 in company stock. Your sponsor gets $400 in company stock. So if I sponsor somebody and their first transaction, EXP gives me $400 in company stock, and you get $200 in company stock. And then they have something else that they offer. You can opt in to every transaction that you do. You can opt in to have 5% of that automatically taken out, so you're not going to miss it, automatically taken out, and to buy company stock at a 10% discount. So it's like a coupon for stocks. And you don't miss that money, and you don't have to opt into it. So if it's something that you're not interested in, you know, or if it's something like down the road and you decide to change your mind, you can always change your mind. Personally, it makes sense to, you know, you're getting it at a discount rate and it's taken directly out of there, so you're not going to miss it. It makes perfect sense to me, but everyone's different. If it doesn't make sense to you, then don't do it. It's not something you have to do, but it's something that they offer. Then their education. They have something that is called the World. You can go into the World and it is like a virtual university. You can go in there and they have 50, 60 hours of education every week. Whatever you want to learn, from role-playing scripts to contract writing, new agent orientations, and just countless learning. They do have some classes on the weekends sometimes. I've taken a Saturday class before, and I took a Sunday evening class, so there's not a lot available on the weekends usually, but Monday through Friday there is. And then if you need to talk to any of your state brokers in charge, you can go right into the World Monday through Friday. I think it's like 9 to 4, and go right into your state broker. So I'm in Michigan, so I go into the Michigan state brokers, and you can walk right in there with a little virtual little character, and you can speak to any of the brokers. Everyone is so helpful. And they also offer something called Workplace. So Workplace is kind of like Facebook for work. So EXP has Workplace. So again, if you need to reach out to a broker, they also have Workplace Chat, which is like comparable to like a Facebook Messenger. And you can click on one of their names and click message them, and lo and behold, pops right up, and they usually reply pretty quick. And then they also offer education on there. So say, you know, you need, you know, a contract or help with a contract, or you're looking for, you know, a form, you know, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you're looking for an admin in there. they have something called the Knowledge Library. You can go in the Knowledge Library, and it's basically what it sounds like. It's a library of information. So if you need, a contract or a form, you click on that, and lo and behold, there's a whole list of stuff that you can click on and print right from there. And you can also reach out to any one of your brokers or other coworkers on there. You can just kind of like Facebook, where you can, follow people, friend people. You have all these different groups that you can, join. So education, the revenue share that they offer, the health insurance that they offer, and depending on, who is your sponsor. So my sponsor comes from a wonderful group and line of people. There's a lot of different groups out there that they offer their own education. So my sponsor in my group, in my upline, they have all these boot camps, and it's free education, free. As much as you can soak in, that's how much is available. It is nonstop. It is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of education, all free education, that you would be paying out of pocket for all these coaches, that it's just available. So not only if you're thinking about joining EXP, you need to think about who you're joining with and what they're going to bring to the table for you. Is your upline, are they going to help you? Are they going to help you grow? My upline, there's so much available. It is these wonderful group of people that anything you need, they have. They have so much to offer you, and there's groups out there and sponsors out there that, their upline is filled with that. So if I sponsor someone and they have everything available to them that I had available to me, just from being in that downline, boot camps, the National Association of Expert Advisors, they have hundreds of hours of educational video coaching. They have the National Advisor of National Association of Expert Advisor, seller certification, buyer certification. They have boot camps. My sponsor and my upline has Go-Go's boot camp, which is hands down like one of the best things out there, the best boot camps out there. Anything you want to learn, all of your social media, all of your education, like it has everything on there, and that's available to anyone that I sponsor. Has access to everything in my upline. So it's just incredible. So if it sounds like something that, you'd be interested in, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Just click below and reach out to me. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye.